showtime.
So, in our last video, we were at Area 51, dun, dun, dun. And we talked about all the fun stuff that happened there and our experience with the folks that work there and whatnot. This video, we're going to talk about some of the people, some of the things, some of the stuff, and most specifically one person that we met while we were there. His name was Rick. He was from the UK. He's awesome. We learned cool things about him, and Ron's going to elaborate.
Yeah, we thought we would tell a little bit about the social Dave, dude, you're going to get on some type of a list if you keep looking like that. You're not going to be able to be within 100 yards of a school. Anyways, along that lines, we want to talk about the social. Jeez, we want to talk about the social aspect of Area 51 because it was really one of the coolest things. You would think it would be like about the UFOs and all that, and it is, and that is super cool. And we learned tons of things, and our next video is going to be primarily just about that as we go behind the lines in Area 51. It was awesome. But this video is about, I think, really the coolest part of it, which is getting to know people and hanging out. And there's a bunch of really super cool people there. Wouldn't you say? I mean, It was fun.
Yeah, it was good folks.
And
got to meet some good people.
Yeah, all different ages.
And just relaxed and talked and relaxed.
It was weird having a common bond across the whole thing, which was aliens. Even though that's not our big thing, it still was a common thing, and everyone just, it was really pretty cool. So out of all the cool people that were there, definitely the coolest one was Rick, yeah. And we really
decided, we voted.
Yeah, we like him. He's a good guy. I think one of the coolest things about him is he's willing to hang out with old dudes.
Yeah, and we are old dudes, so
Yeah.
It worked out.
Yeah, we like him. So anyways, we met Rick, and we're using a makeshift teleprompter with a list of things that we're supposed to talk about. And, well, if you've watched our videos, you know how things go. It just turned off. So this is going to be a renegade, which will not be surprising. So anyways, we're just going to wing it. It was kind of a timeline of the things so that we wouldn't forget something. And
I've got it all in my brain. If you leave something off, I'll let you know.
Yeah, because you're a freaking vault.
Definitely speeding.
Yeah, definitely. Anyways, so thank goodness I got the vault here so we can keep us on track. So basically, the day that we showed up, we were at the table, we're hanging out with people. We talked to you in the last video about talking to the owners and some of the weird stuff that happened. You know, after that, we really hung out with just a lot of cool people around the table, and we were playing music from the band. And as we did that, more people who worked there came around. The other people that were staying there and getting lodging, they hung out, they're asking questions, and it was kind of cool. And kind of off to the side at another picnic table was this young gentleman sitting there, and he was just quietly kind of taking it all in, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, he got there about the time we were finishing up with food, so he just walked into us having our big icy conversation and heard the music and went from there.
Yep. And he was just quietly sitting there, and when he did ask a question about something with the band, I think it might have been, well, what do you guys do, or what is the band, or what, all that, just something about that, we noticed something. He was not from here.
He was not.
Yeah.
He was an alien.
He was. We did see an alien.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, totally. But he was a legal alien because he was here with a visa visiting from
the UK.
Yep, London
London-ish.
specifically. Yes, and he had the coolest accent. We loved it. It was cool to talk to him. And in the beginning, we just noticed, oh, he's not from around here. And then the more
He
that
ain't
we
from around here, boy.
He ain't from these parts. He wasn't. He was from other parts. But we ended up really getting to know him. Yeah. And part of that was, while we're sitting around at the table and the owner said, hey, or we said we wanted to go to the gate, like to the gate that's on all the shows and stuff, like where if you go past it, they're gonna like something bad's gonna happen. Yeah, bad stuff happened. Not to us. We followed all the directions. We're direction followers.
We do yes.
Yeah, so we were safe. But we were gonna head out there, so like, well, we're gonna go to the gate. And what happened?
He said, "Can I go with you?"
Yeah, he's like, "Can I tag along?" We said,
"Of course."
"Sure, yep." Totally cool. So we headed on out. We went to the gate. We will show you some footage of that in here. It might be going right now. We're thinking about maybe doing us in a small little window and the picture's big this time. We'll see how that goes. Two old dudes never know what's going to happen.
Never do.
No. Well, we know one thing. It's probably not going to turn out right, but that won't stop us. Not being right never stops us.
Never does.
No. So anyways, we take that trip out. We have a chance to have a really good conversation with them on the way there. And we just put the camera up and just recorded the conversation thinking, well, that might be kind of fun to be able to show the folks back home about our time with Rick. There was one sad part of it, though.
One sad part that had many, many pieces. Noise.
Yeah.
Window was open. Air conditioner was on.
I'd like to call it this trifecta of stupid. Like, we do this.
Wow.
Like, we know. Like, before we started this video, after the ice machine incident, the last one, which we had no control over, we already did part of this video, and I'm like, duh, we've got to turn the air conditioner off. And they would have been listening to us talking, well, the whole time with, so, anyways, we turned that off so that you wouldn't have the background noise. However, that day in the car, we are so excited to be with our new cool friend and talking to him about he's got a cool job. You know,
He does have a cool job.
We touched on that in the other video, I think, didn't we? No.
I don't know. I think we're touching on it right now.
Yeah, we'll definitely touch on it now. But anyways, we spent time talking with him on the way out. It was super cool. Anything you can think of in addition to that? Oh, wait. We were talking about the sound.
Yeah. And
Right.
so there is video of that will be part of this video. It is not the best sound. It is better than it was. But at least you can hear his voice and listen to the little bit of interview that Ron did with him. Since then, we've been in contact with him, and he has shared some more of his travels. He's been to Canada to go mountain biking, bungee jumping. He's been in California surfing. He is a car guy, so he rents some American Muscle.
It was a convertible Ford Mustang in Nevada.
Yeah.
And then we'll show you pictures of his next one in LA. That's kind of cool.
So, good guy. And we'll have that tape of him doing those fun things. And
Tape. Dude.
Well, when I was a boy, it was chiseled out on stone, and we liked it.
We're recording this and playing it for everybody on our VCR. Our tape.
VCR.
Yeah. But we're very sorry for the audio. We did work as hard as we could to make it, like when you listen to it, you're going to be like, I can't take this off. But it's way better than it was. And hopefully, Rick's very interesting. Like, he's got a super cool job. Like, a job that a lot of people
You can just tell them what the job is. This is a Rick video.
Oh, yeah. Man, I got to leave people, like, we got to create mystery.
And never tell them what he does, because this is the time where we're talking.
Yeah, well, the last video we could talk about anything. It's just carrying over to this one now. This one we can talk about stuff because Rick didn't say, you can't mention my name, you can't show any pictures of me, you're going to have to block everything out, I'm going to need a voice changer, I'm in the witness relocation program, and you really can't say anything. This is completely different. We can say everything, but I'm still in the mode of, so Rick is a Formula One mechanic, and how cool is that?
Pretty cool.
Like, most people sit down and say, oh man, you go around and book with the band, the band tour, film the stuff, and what a cool job it is. And this is a moment where I was like, man, dude, you've got the cool job. How awesome is that? Travels all over the world doing it. And so we will put pictures and stuff and let you hear from him. And we're sorry for the quality of the audio, but hopefully it'll be worth it. You're going to get to hear a lot of gravel. You're going to get to hear wind. You're going to get to hear air conditioner. That's
More
the
wind.
trifecta of stupid right there. 3 things: gravel,
Wind and more wind.
and air conditioner blowing on the.
You should tell them
Speaker
what
of the
the
microphone.
cool part about Rick that we.
Oh, yeah.
learned.
Yeah, the coolest thing about him was as we got to know him better, it's not in this interview, but as we did hang out with him, we spent quite a bit of time, seeing as we just only hung out for a few days, that during COVID, he had some time, like we all did, to do a little maybe, or should have, done
Missed
some
it.
yeah, slept through that day, did some introspection. He looked inside himself and was like, you know, I am introverted and shy. And he said those things, and I was like, well, I don't see that. However, yeah, he's an introvert and he's very shy. And he noticed that and he said, I want to change that about myself. So, I mean, if it was me, I would have been like, next time I'm at the grocery store, I'm going to ask someone where the cheese is. Or,
But not Rick. Oh no. He goes to a different country and travels around by himself, where he has to talk to people.
yeah, he did that. He's like, you know what? I'm going to force myself to be with other people, and I'm going to go by myself, and I'll have to talk to people. And that was probably, I mean, he's got a cool job, but you very rarely meet people that will look at themselves and
That
think,
self-aware and willing to do something about
at
it.
his age, he's a young guy, and say, you know what? I can try to do better with this, and we all could do that. So he's a great example. That was one of the coolest things about him, and wait till you see the other cool stuff. We'll put it in the video. Any other things we need to say?
Nope. I think
Alright.
that'll do. Just roll some pictures, roll some film.
Yeah, this might, I don't know how
And
this is
action.
going to go. We're just going to be talking all through the bottom of the thing. Maybe. Who knows? We don't
I
know. We
think we
might edit it in. We have, like,
I
we
think we
can,
should just stop. And
yeah, we'll put
play
special
his
effects on it.
jive. Some whiz bangs.
Yeah, probably not. Anyways, I think we're good. Hopefully, this video we're at the bottom and the video's on top. Never know.
We'll see.
You want to say anything on the way out here?
Salute.
Boop. Oh, I got to do it here because my watch, it done disappeared. My button. Here we go. Boop. All right, guys. We are heading down the road. We're probably about not even quite a mile away from the gates at Area 51. We've got our new best friend Rick here. Tell everybody, tell where you're from and what you do.
Yeah, so we literally just met each other at Rachel.
An hour ago.
Yeah, an hour ago. At the little Alien. Yeah, I've come from London essentially. Drove up from Vegas today to see these guys. And yeah, we just met, we're having a bit of a chat, and then we've got some directions to come and have a little look at the gate that we can drive to. So that's what we're doing. I'll take a ride with these guys. So I'm a race mechanic for like a junior Formula team. We follow like F1 around.
And you do that all over the world.
So we do that for 8 or 10 rounds of the Formula 1 calendar. So I've worked in all sorts of countries, and this year we're going to Japan, America, Mexico, and some European rounds as well.
What's been your favorite place you've gone to so far? What's your best experience on it?
I've done a winter series, and it's been compressed because of like the pandemic. So I've spent like 6 weeks in Dubai and Abu Dhabi. And that's really cool. Yeah, that's really cool. It's a lot like Nevada, a lot of desert.
That's for sure.
And there's a lot of obviously excess. Dubai is just excessive.
Oh,
There's massive radar roads.
so we can go up to it. We just can't. How far up to it do we want to go? Well, I think we want to go all the way to it. We're good.
Yeah, so there's a sign here that says basically look no drones, no photography.
Okay. And so Dave took the camera in.
So we're gonna have to turn this into a radio show now. So there's a sign down there that says show badge for entry, and there's just like a typical swing, like a parking lot gate sort of thing that's actually open.
All right, we're gonna boop you.